All right. Okay, it's on. We're on.
All right.
Alrighty then. All right, folks. Welcome to
Cooler talk.
Cooler Talk. Yeah, we'll call it Cooler Talk. I wanted to see if we put the whole abbreviation thing that Elliot usually does,
No,
but
that's too much.
it's
Too
too much.
long.
Yeah, we'll just call it Cooler Talk. So this is kind of an experimental little thing. It's a free-form discussion about almost anything. Today, we're gonna do what my man John here has:
Spring anime.
spring anime stuff. That's basically the anime we're watching this spring, and I will try. I'm trying to do something new here with this whole video capture and all that stuff. I have no idea if it's gonna actually work or not. So, we'll see. It may be a train wreck. There may be absolutely nothing on the screen right now, and it would just be an image of the Cooler Talk logo. Or we could have live feed from my computer. So, let's see. I'm trying to get it done right now. It's a live process.
Okay, how about we just go on to the actual process of
Yeah,
Cool
yeah, yeah.
Talk? John,
Okay.
you want to start?
All right, all right. So we'll be talking about spring anime, and you can start us off, John, with what you
All right. The first anime on my list is called My Yoga, also
my
known as The Lost Village.
my yoga
Yoiga.
my which one? Where's
My Yoiga.
my yoga? Found it.
Thank you. Yeah.
First off, you want to talk about My Yoiga, or should I talk about My Yoiga? Which one? Who wants to
We
start
both
with
can
this
talk
Lost
about
Village?
it. You can start it off.
Oh my.
Okay,
goodness.
first thing I want to say about it is when I was watching the first episode and I looked at how they introduced themselves, in my mind it was like, what the hell are these names? What the hell is all this? And then three people had the same name, and I realized so these people look like they all came from like a chat line on the internet and just decided let's all meet for the chat first time in real life, and then just use their screen names.
When I seen it coming on, I was like, what the hell? I was like, who gives characters these names? Like
Thank
What?
at
you.
all?
You never heard of Volcana? You never heard of a man named Volcana?
Never. Never would I
This
have
nigga name
thought.
was
Never
Speed
heard of
Racer.
Never
Yeah.
heard of a woman
What?
named Love Pond?
I'm telling you right now, when I see Speed Racer, I knew that they were tripping balls.
They did way too much. And then this one dude looked like he was a Yankee. I was like, so why are you here if you don't want to be here?
Okay, so the basic. Well, I seen the show too. So the
Mhm.
basic thing, like the first episode, we're introduced to 30 characters, which do not even bother to learn the name of 30 characters.
Don't
That's
learn
too
them.
Never,
many.
never bought in a series. Never bothered to learn the name of 30 characters, especially with a series like this, which is definitely a survival horror genre. Meaning, like more than half of these people are definitely gonna die.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to learn their names.
They reminded me of two different things. The manga where they all got lost on that island that looked like they went into the past, but it was just
Man, that
Little
sounds like
editing.
3 mangas I've read.
exactly that one, and then the anime where there's like 13 brothers and one sister. Brothers
Oh.
conflict.
What in the hell? No,
Yeah.
what I knew
It was just
that I
no.
didn't need to know all these characters' names is when it was just nighttime. Then eventually fog rolled in. I was
Yes.
like, you know what? Something about to happen.
But that's the dumb part. What happens?
The
Ah,
whole-
that's what I hate. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
the whole first episode was just something's coming up, but you can't see it yet.
All right, okay. Before that, let me. Basically, the first episode was kind of confusing because I was kind of lost on this part. These 30 people all got together in order to like start new lives or something like that.
Correct.
Right.
All right, but like the way they show us saying it, they were trying to make it sound like it was some kind of magical thing they were going to go do. But in reality, it's just a village that's secluded from the rest of society that they could be self-sufficient at, and I don't get that.
People actually go to this island so that they can live a life lazily. Like, I'm literally gonna stay in my house forever, and that is how I succeed in life.
You honestly can't tell me that none of these people have the most selfish reasons.
They're all selfish, especially that one pair of couple that just like, we're running
I
away
hated
together.
them.
You're
I
adults.
hated them.
Oh my. Okay. Here's something I didn't like. So in the first, was it the first or the second episode? I don't know. When the bus driver kind of gets on them,
The
talking about-
first
It was
episode.
the first episode. Yeah, the bus driver is like, man, y'all still kids. What y'all doing trying to run away from? Like, you're running away from
Life.
nothing. You don't have a life yet to run away from. And then, like, everybody jumps on them. And I was like, he's right, though.
He's
Exactly.
Like,
He's
Yo, I
right.
agreed with him, but I'm
Yeah,
like, you
he's
know what?
like-
I want to see where this goes.
He's an old ass man who lived through a very tough
He
life
told
because
him,
he's being
"You
hired
don't
to
just
drive
run away
crazy
from it,
people to
you
a
take it."
destination that
Yeah.
he don't even know where y'all going. Who's giving instructions right now?
Like, he was right, 100%. Like, you're too young to be trying to run away from shit. Like, there's nothing to run away from. It's like you're young kids. Yeah, especially like the main character who's little. I'm guessing. Well, he's obviously the main character.
He used some type of last name, which
Mitsumune.
apparently
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
real last name, but just wasn't his.
Yeah, but like he's he's like what 15, and from the flashback I had, I'm guessing his problem was he was bullied a little.
I don't think that
It's
was
not
his
even
problem.
that.
It
It's the
was
fact
his
that
parents. They're apparently really, really strict after he got into an accident.
Oh, and
He fell off a wall or something.
that's enough to make him want to run away and live in a village
he
Because
heard.
forever.
What did he heard about it from his
apparently,
best friend? And he was like, you know what?
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
tag along.
And okay, hold.
not his
All right.
best friend. Just
Anybody else feel like his best friend may be a little on the other team?
I think his best friend is a killer.
No, I think he's
I,
gay.
I think his best friend is there for no reason.
No, I think I don't know. They were. It looked like they were kind of hitting at that because he is way too gun ho about following him everywhere. Even when they first talk about their introduction, he's just like, "All right, from now on, I'm gonna protect you." That's weird, man. I think he has some ulterior motives for that.
He might.
He's
He
trying to
might.
get in his
You know
pants.
what? Being
I don't
that
think he's
this
gonna
is
do
an
that.
anime without powers, I can believe that.
He's trying to
I
get
can
in that
definitely
dude's.
believe that.
Yeah, he's trying to get
Okay,
in his
okay.
friend's pants, man.
Since it's not like the magical village gives you powers, then yeah, okay.
Yeah, and there's one more thing. Like, okay, they didn't. The first death didn't happen until like the end of the most recent episode 3, and we don't even know if that's a confirmed death. It's just somebody floating down a river.
Another. That's what this
Yeah,
remi-
yeah,
another.
it's the same.
Another.
It's the
That's
same.
what it
Like,
exactly is.
they all look. It's the same character design from another too. But another had a death count from episode 1, I believe.
Yes, yes,
so,
it did.
But
From
this
the
one
very
has
beginning.
this one has 30 characters, and we just got our first death, not even confirmed death, at the end of episode 3. And this is like a 13 episode thing, so they're gonna really have to speed up this killing.
Like some people gonna have to be like, you know what, I'm with you, and have like 5 people go off in the
Well,
same
we
area.
do have that psycho girl, the little love pond girl. She look insane. She was trying to choke him. Are they gonna
What?
forgive that?
I would never
they-
forgive that.
they
I didn't
might.
even. I was like, hold on.
She like trying to
Just
choke
boom,
him.
Just choked him in the water. You know what?
Yeah.
Let me choke you and drown at the same time. One way or another, something's gonna happen.
Yeah, she was definitely trying to kill him. And there's one other character I seem to have a problem with. You know that girl that keeps walking around with guns? Does she have real guns? Are those real guns or toys?
I don't even feel like she's one of the survival
never seen her
gamers
shoot.
type people.
She hasn't shoot, but she's been carrying it for like a while. Is that a real gun or is it a toy?
That's her purpose of going there, so she can literally handle guns without somebody harassing her.
Yeah, but I'm still saying, why are the rest of these 29 people not concerned that there's somebody running around with a gun?
You know how many times that shit happens?
Like,
You know how many
They're
times that shit
just sitting
happens?
there.
Like
You know what? We're looking
dangerous
for this
weapon. I
one
don't
person
even
in
care.
this spooky area, but let's not look for the one person who has a weapon already.
it's like they were
Why
talking
wouldn't
about
you be concerned about that?
they were talking about the guy that attacked somebody or like some other possible rapist, and it was like, what about this lady with a gun? She's in immediate danger. She has a gun. It was like, unless if it's a toy or something, I think that should be more of a concern for the group.
Right, especially if who knows this crazy man out there, he could switch her guns out. She could be like bang, by accident and kill somebody.
Anybody could take that gun from her and just take over the whole village. What are the 30 of y'all gonna do against one person with a gun?
Blame her.
You can see that. You can see that extended mag she had.
Yeah,
There was
exactly.
no games being played. One bullet to you going down.
Man, she was.
Shit.
She's like, she could take out all of them right now.
That's another thing. Why wouldn't
honestly-
she do that shit?
If she doesn't survive this series, she may be the shittiest character of all time.
I'ma tell
She's
you
gonna
right-
have
I'ma
to
tell you-
be.
look,
She
I'ma
was
tell you right
armed.
now. Once she's out of ammo, that spooky thing gonna come and get her.
You don't
Man,
even know how
all
much
I'm
ammo
saying-
she got, huh?
I don't.
Exactly.
And we don't even know what's killing them for real, because it could be the bear straight up just killing them, or they could be ghosts, or
But like that, you know that part when he seen an eye in the bush,
yeah.
and you just sitting there like, who the fuck could that possibly be?
All right, let's do some theories. Let's do some theories here. What do y'all think this is? What do you think is going on in this village? I got a guess. I think they're trying to make it look supernatural, but my guess is it's something completely scientific or something just rational. Because when they got to the village, like everything was still like in proper shape, but like it was just covered in dust, like somebody hasn't taken care of it in a while.
Right.
Meaning like there were people there, but those people left or something happened to them. My guess is this village is probably being exposed to some kind of gas or chemical or something that's like killing people off there, which is why it's shut off. It's not it's no government conspiracy. It may be some kind of cover up, but it's like some gas that just kills people. That's my guess. Some kind of poison or gas. I don't know.
Okay, I don't want it to be one of those animes where the people that you see aren't actually there. Like their bodies are suspended in a situation. I don't want it to be
Oh,
that.
like they're in
I
limbo.
don't want to be that. Yeah, and that's
Oh,
the
that
reason
would
why
be
they're going to the
irritating.
thing.
That would suck.
And that would suck a lot. And I also just don't want it to be a different one of the animes where they're all at the village, but the village itself represents the place that you go to before you die. Like they wanted to escape reality, then fine, we'll let you escape. We'll send
Oh,
around this one
Oh
dude
my
to
are
kill
you
god.
saying
everybody.
are you saying like it's like all these 30 people are people that try to commit suicide and like this place is their purgatory?
Basically, yeah. That's
Oh
scary
god,
as
that would
hell.
suck.
That is scary as hell. Don't ever do that. Like what?
Ah,
Like when that bus dropped, as soon as you said limbo, I'm like, fuck.
that could be it.
Oh my
Damn,
god.
that could be it.
I don't
But
want
like,
that.
I don't know why, but I think it's like a feral, like someone who grew up in that area too much away from like civilization,
Just started picking
is
people off.
going feral. Like you ever
Ah,
looked up feral children?
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's crazy
Like
shit.
that shit off of Mama,
Oh my.
that movie Mama.
Never
Yeah,
again.
I know. Man, that was. I don't know. I'm still trying to wait to see where it goes. It has 13 episodes and 30 people.
3 episodes went past.
And only one person died. So like, I want these people to start rolling. I need bodies to drop fast. Cause
Damn.
I don't know half of these people, man.
Right.
They
And
don't
they're
have.
gonna start doing stuff where you're gonna have to try to learn the names of the
Yeah,
people.
look, they're like okay, the Yunas basically, the Yuna, all those three are just bland ass characters. They got
Okay,
nothing going
I
on.
believe that either all three are gonna die or two of them are gonna die. There should only be one standing.
Look, they have no characteristics. Like I completely forgot this one right here. Like I don't know which one. Like this Yune one.
The first one who came and she was like, "Well, I think we should do it based on succession because that's been my name for 6 years."
The glasses
You
one.
don't
She's kind
You
of
care?
gotta go.
she's kind of a bitch, so she has a
She is
personality. The other one, the one, the only thing about her is like she has poofy pants.
The last one
She
who
has
was like,
poofy
"Oh,
pants.
but why does that have to matter? Who's been it longest? Oh yeah, by the way, that's my name too.
Eh, I
Why
don't
did you
even
jump in?
I don't
Why?
remember. I don't even remember this one, Puko. God damn, there are a lot of forgettable characters.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you
Yeah.
right now, the guy with the blue hair who stood up and was like angrily talking to anybody,
Oh, the smart ass dude with
and I'm
glasses.
sitting there like, yo, just kick him off the bus. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
As soon as he meets the girl, don't touch me with your cheap perfume.
Oh no, you talking about that man
Oh,
Volcana.
wow.
He's probably gonna live for a while. I'm guessing he's gonna
I
live
feel like
for a while.
he's the most paranoid guy, so he's gonna actually have the most security somewhere.
Oh, that bitch who came here with her friend, the one who was like, her friend was the one who was like, "I'm looking for my new Adam." Okay,
Oh, no,
yeah,
no.
you might as well just lay down and spread your legs then, since that's what you're looking for.
This
Oh,
shit.
looking.
And
I
and
don't
then
even remember
the
that
other
one.
girl who was like kind of flirting and was talking all that shit. She type of character I hate so much.
Are you
Don't
talking about the
be
one with the
fake.
big breast?
The one who was being fake in the bathroom,
Oh.
and she was like, "Oh, I'm only talking to him because
one
you know he
was that?
seems
Remember
easy."
episode 3? He
Was
hit
it
the,
this one? Oh, like when
guess
you.
I'm not quick to fall in love.
No. Oh, actually, I kind of like that because the whole series, the main character has been going like every time a girl talks to him or something, he'd be like getting all blushy and be like, "Man, he falls in love real quickly." And then he talked to her and he was like, "Oh, I don't feel nothing." I was
Of
like,
course not.
"Damn,
Yeah, He
that
hit her
shit
with
was savage."
haymaker in the heart.
He even fell for like the kind of chubby girl too with the doll face. I was like,
Isn't that
"Damn."
because he doesn't have experience with girls?
Yeah, but like he said, he didn't feel nothing for her. Like the
Fuck her.
so that shit was savage. That was some deep cuts right there, man. Like she felt that one.
Good.
That's salt in the wounds, bro.
Goddamn.
Then he cut her and just threw all salt in there, threw a little lemon juice just for safe measure. Then
You know what I'm really gonna dislike?
what?
What?
If this eventually comes to one of those, like they have it like a, let's say by episode 5, they have him arguing with her and saying the wrong thing. He gets randomly pushed and he's like falls down the longest goddamn hill, and he just sees, oh wait, there's dead bodies. And he just screams.
Oh,
I hate animes that do that.
like there's gonna be a bunch of dead bodies under the mountain. That's kind of my theory. I feel like the people that was living there before got killed by something like gas or something, and then like somebody came to clean it up and pushed all their bodies away somewhere else. That's my theory. It could be. I don't know. Survival. This is the problem with survival series. They never have a satisfying ending.
I would hate if all this was just a vision. Like all this is happening, and the whole time you go back at the very end of episode 12, and they're all just sitting on the
Remember he
bus,
fell asleep in the bus?
and he just
Yeah.
leaves
Oh,
and
we
say,
just
"I'm not going with
they
this shit."
they pulled that Final Destination shit without
Yeah.
going all the way. It was like it was all a vision. Okay,
Right.
let's not go to the village. We'll all die. And then they turn around and go
He
home.
wake up, everybody look at him. You were screaming in your sleep.
Right? That would piss me
remember
off.
He woke up sweating, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they gonna have some shit
Oh,
like that.
that's the
Oh.
other shit I hate. What the hell was those dream sequence? Well, he was having weird dream sequences, which is trying to make us. Sleep.
Yeah, about the hippo or something. That song was
Oh,
fucking terrible. The
that was
unlucky
Solomon
hippo.
Grundy.
Oh.
It was Solomon Grundy.
Why the fuck?
Born on a Monday, something. I never learned.
He was something about a hippopotamus. He was
Yeah, I
born
know
this
something.
day. He was successful this
Yeah, yeah,
way. He
it
met
was-
a beautiful girl.
It was
It's
basically
basically
Solomon Grundy.
Definitely.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You don't
Born-
want to hear that.
I don't.
You don't
I
wanna hear that.
don't.
Hold up, I gotta, cause I always forget like what the actual lyrics of Solomon Grundy is. Oh yeah, born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, grew worse on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. That is
Terrible.
Solomon Grundy.
Horrible. Sad.
There's
Like,
also some about. Did they say get married? Yeah, married on Wednesday. Yeah. So Solomon Grundy dies. So does the hippo. I'm guessing each culture has their own version. Because I
yeah.
know in Nigeria we had our version. I forgot what our version was. It was some. It was a little creepier. I don't want to
I don't.
remember.
I don't want to go
I would
there.
rather
Don't
you
go
not.
there.
I
Yeah.
would rather you
Okay.
not.
Okay. We've been on this for a while. How about the second part of the
All
list?
right, let's get to another anime. That was Miyoga. Let's.
My
What else?
yoga.
Mm.
Miyoga is the
Just,
little
just call
flea
it.
in
Just
Inuyasha.
just call it the Lost Village. Just
Okay
call it
then.
the Lost
Next
Village.
one on my list is 100.
100.
Mhm.
I actually have a manga that's 13 chapters long. It
Only
ended.
13
It
chapters.
ended.
It ended at 13 chapters.
That doesn't
Oh,
look good.
so 13 episodes for 13 chapters. Let's go. Stretch it out, baby. Stretch it out.
It can't be 13 episodes. The first 3 episodes barely did anything.
Oh, dang. This one got a
But
57.7 rating.
but you know what I hate about 100
What?
already? I hate main character syndrome. Like I hate
Oh,
all of it.
Everything revolves around
Is
him.
this
And
guy on
he also
top?
got a
Oh, my
harem, don't he?
goodness. This is Ichika from Infinite Stratus. It's him. That's him. Right there. What are you
It's not
talking
like
about?
Basically, he's fighting. Like you know how they always start that new guy. He doesn't know what's going on, but he has to fight the top tier asshole of the group.
Yeah, he always, why they always make him as soon as shit
Exactly.
start, he always gotta fight the
Like
big
he
boss.
didn't even know what the hell
Girl
was
or
going
boy.
on, and then bam, you have to fight me. Episode ended when he was just learning how to do it. Second episode came, he was fighting her. He was dead ass about to lose, and then here come the
No,
secret power.
like this is
Hate
this
that
is
shit.
this is Ichika.
This man.
No, I'm
This
kind of
man.
like I'm kind of stuck on it, man, because
Oh,
they
did you
just
see last season? There was something just like this. Something about a boy. He was the prince of a nation who was full of tyranny, and then all of a sudden, this black, kind of like a Gundam robot, not that big,
Not
but
even gonna
some
lie to you. I thought you was
back.
talking about Lelouch.
No.
man, don't you even dare.
No, man. He came up in the like the black rider and whatever, and he came and he was flying. He was whooping hell out. He destroyed the whole army by himself. And then a new empire rose. The empire's only 5 years old now. And all of a sudden, he comes through and he crashes down into the girls' bathroom. And he
Oh,
has to fight the princess of the nation. Although
oh
she's
god.
like the queen and she's like the kid. And he
Uh,
has to fight her and she's like the top fighter in the whole fucking school now.
why are
She
you
challenged
watching this,
him.
John?
No, this is different. This
No, I'm
reminds me
talking
of
about
this.
this 100 then, because it's like
Now you're stuck looking at the character.
no, because it's like it's the fucking anime that comes out 3 times a year. It's the same series: Infinite
Exactly.
Stratus, Astra's War,
You s-
Chivalry of a
so
Failed Knight.
so
It's the
disgusting.
same type of shit. It's this.
I literally. Now I seen scenes of it before I watched the actual anime.
I think that irritates me when the
I,
main character is like 15 and he's the strongest person ever.
now I'm gonna tell you right now what disgusts me about these type of anime. When they
Disgust.
have a clear female
hmm
playing as a guy as if you didn't know.
That irritates shit out of me. And
And
then they
then
wrap down their chest and they be flat as shit.
randomly get like in a battle, get sliced up in the chest,
Uh-huh.
and boom, boobs start to jiggle.
I'm guessing.
And they all big as shit. Like, how did you tape that down?
I don't even know.
Who was the female? The brown-haired one,
Nah, the one with the gray hair.
gray. This one was trying to pretend to be. Oh,
Exactly like a girl.
with the.
they be like, you ain't got no chest, you ain't a girl, despite the fact that you look smooth like a girl in the face, in the
Not even
everything.
So let me guess. At some point, did he end up grabbing her titties in these past?
He
3?
grabbed both the main characters, the main like,
Heroine.
top, yeah,
Yeah.
her titties.
Who was
Everybody
that one?
Basically, they had a competition of who's kissing by the end of the third episode.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Alright, let me tell you-
this is
no,
garbage.
Let me
No,
tell
no,
you-
this is garbage.
I'm
Don't
tell
go
you,
into
hold
it.
on, one more thing. Here's the last thing that pissed me off, right? That little superpower thing he did after basically losing the fight.
Mm.
Apparently, only 10 of them can have it. Only 10 of them.
Who? 10 people in the world?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's super duperly special.
Like
he's
what?
he's
And
the
then-
most duperly special,
what?
duper
Like-
super special
You know
guy
what
special.
makes it even the woman with the white hair? She also has that power.
Of course she
Oh,
does.
Man, when there's 10 people in the world with something, chances are those 10 people are gonna meet, right?
In the same island.
Statistically
In the same
speaking,
place, in the same
like,
school,
come
in the
on.
same year, they the same age.
Okay, let's get off of this shit. Moving
Yeah.
on.
Next.
That was garbage, man. I don't
I'm
want
gonna need you to say the next title for me.
to. Which one?
So,
What?
So
So
say
say-
no Onmyoji?
There we go.
The Twin
Oh,
Star
Twin Star
Exorcist.
Exorcist. You could just call it that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I wanted to.
but you couldn't remember it.
I couldn't.
Now,
That's on my list. I just didn't want to say it like that.
this is a
Okay.
funny one because I
I
read this
enjoy this
manga.
manga so much.
I read this manga, and then Elliot told me something about the anime, and I
The
was like,
first episode.
I'm not gonna. I'm definitely not gonna read.
I'm not even worried about the first episode. The second episode with these two are gonna give birth to the Miko.
I like the fact that they literally threw that in their face at 14.
And I was
like,
like,
shit.
so you telling me right now you just gonna throw that in the viewer's face? Yo, you know what? These two gonna fuck.
Yeah.
Like, just they tell everybody, no suspense. This is a couple.
They
Give it
gonna
some
fuck.
time. They're gonna live together. They're gonna fall in love, get married, and have the most powerful baby ever.
It's like,
Like
that's,
this.
you know how I would be so mad about that prophecy. So I'm not the most powerful. I have to give birth to the most powerful. Man, this is some bullshit right
Right.
here.
No,
And what you do if they and how
You
do
know
you
what
know
even
when the
more
most
bullshit?
powerful come out? Is it because it's their baby, or is it this specific sperm is gonna come out and be the most powerful?
No, I'm gonna tell you right now what I hate about this thing, right?
Yeah.
It's because they both, for some reason, had that dream to be the greatest exorcist ever, right?
They're not the only ones. It's
But you know,
everybody in that
exactly.
age
I'm
group won't
pretty
be the
sure
most
there's other
powerful.
people in this background hitting it. You know what? I've been training for years. I should be the greatest right now.
It's not just him.
Oh, but no, these two prodigies right here, they gonna fuck. They gonna make the greatest right here.
So all of y'all give up on your dreams because you're not gonna be out
Oh
so
my-
much. That's
alright.
basically what they're saying to
Cause
them.
I read the manga for this, and I actually kind of enjoyed it, but I started getting bored as it went along because it was kind of dragging.
Really, after the time skip, I got more interested.
Nah, it started dragging for me.
I see that.
But like, cause the reason I didn't want to watch it, Elliot watched the first episode, and then he told me the story. He was like, "There's a joke in the manga that's
Oh,
like super
yeah.
hilarious, right?"
Uh huh.
So like, he's confessing to a girl, and he's like, and he's like, "Why don't you go out with me?" And like the girl's basically saying, "Well, what's good about you?" Like
Yeah.
just throws it in his face,
Damn.
and like he's just left with this dead look on his face, like, I don't know what to say to that. And
Right.
like it's one of the funniest jokes in the manga. But in the anime, from what Elliot told me, instead of like that same joke is happening, but instead of like him having a deadpan reaction, like he runs away crying and screaming, and then runs into his best friend's boobs.
Yeah, he
They
does.
they just added that in there for no reason.
Yeah, and
there
they
was
added,
no reason for that.
they ruined the joke by adding this stupid
They
fan
didn't
service.
have to do that at
Yes,
all.
they did. They didn't have to do that.
I
It
guess
was
they had, I
perfectly
guess
fine.
they had to like extend some time.
But that's not.
What the hell? There was no reason for that. It was
Man,
perfectly
you know what
fine.
they could have done to make the joke funnier and extend the time? Just spend more time on his face. That face he makes, like after that being asked that, and just have him completely delirious and going like trying to actually figure out what's good about him.
That's kind of
That would be hilarious.
the only thing that was good about him. He gave up on, and not only that, he can't tell nobody.
All I'm saying is that they ruined a good joke, and also the manga kind of got boring to me, so I'm pretty sure the anime would get boring too.
Oh no! What I liked about him, was how it was really funny to me how he fell in love so much. It happened so often. And it's the type of thing where your best friend or your childhood friend, everybody else around you can see or think that she's hot or she's cute or whatever, but you just look at her and be like, "What the hell are
Yeah,
y'all
that's
talking
actually
She's
about?"
like my sister. Like, what?
I
Right.
always hate that logic when it's like, oh, it's this main character that really likes women, but there's this one woman that's constantly next to him that like she clearly likes him, but he's just like, I'm just blind to her. For some reason, every other woman except for you.
So you know
Yeah,
what?
Despite
I-
the fact
I
that she's
spend way too
blonde
much
with
time
big
you.
boobs and apparently sweet or all that type shit.
Like
She's a
basically
class
everything.
president. Like what?
She's
She's top tier right now.
it's like he
But if-
super friend zoned her. He sister zoned her.
No
like,
shit. Like,
like-
once you get there, the family, you can't squeeze your way out.
You
Cause
got sister zoned.
I just
man.
feel like she need to give up. But of course, because she's the childhood friend, she will not.
She will not give up, and she will eventually lose in the end.
You know what I
In,
want
in
to
the
know?
end, yeah.
Does he ever get better powers than that one fist?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the girl does a whole little mask, feet, sword.
She
and
has a
arm
lot
thing.
of stuff equipped to her,
This man
but,
whipped out one thing, and I was like, he
but
beat
that shit
his
was
ass.
strong though.
Yeah, he gets a little bit more power. I kind of got. I don't know, man.
Are you updated on it to say anything else?
No. Listen, I don't want to spoil anything, but I just got really bored after a certain villain made his appearance, and it was just a little too much cliches. I got bored.
All right, that's good for you then,
Yeah.
because I'm still in it.
God damn it.
Because
There
he
is.
does get more powers, but still.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a certain villain that shows up that just kind of makes things a little less interesting for me. Well, what's your next one?
Next one on the list is Big Order.
Big order, big boy. You want a big order?
Hold on, the one about the kid who wants to, take over the world?
Of course.
He wished for was supposed to be world
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 destruction.
domination.
Oh, domination. Okay.
But it
There's another
destroyed the
series I read
world.
the manga for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it
No,
It,
like
that's the thing. When I tried to read it, at some point it stopped making sense to me. I hate the type of thing where they explain too much stuff and it gets
no?
really technical, and it's like I didn't need to know any of this. I
fun
really
fact,
didn't.
is from the same creator of Mirai Nikki, Future Diary, with
I
Yuno
enjoyed Mirai
Gasai.
Nikki so much though.
Yeah,
I did not watch any of that.
You
uh,
need to
I
watch
thought
Future
about it.
Diary. You
Future
need to,
Diary
cause
is really good.
it is the craziest
But
bitch
hold
in
on, hold
Future
on.
Diary.
About Big Order though, what
Hmm.
I hated when it's like the first couple of episodes they kept repeating the words "What
What?
do you wish for? I wish for," and like they kept doing it, and it was
Oh
getting
look.
on my goddamn nerves.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Hours for like that's the thing.
Like,
Like,
yo, if you don't fucking tell me what he wished for, then like, bam,
oh, with
next
the
episode.
cutoff part.
Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
son, you gotta go. Then by the third episode, here comes this man, real like he just say his power out of nowhere. And I'm like, this is bullshit. They literally shot his ass up. But
uh,
no, I mocked this whole area with my power.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that type of shit.
I
Like
do
my
like
area.
I do like his power, and I kind of like the whole concept of Big Order. And it's basically the concept of Big Order is like, what if we take the most overpowered, over strong like abilities and strengths, and just put them all together in one show, and like just, normally in shows like the final boss or like the main good guy would be the only two to have these amazing world stomping powers.
Right.
Big
Everybody else will have the weird ass powers.
Yeah, Big Order was like, fuck that. Every character in this show has a world
She's
stomping
like, hey,
power.
she wanted to live, so I gave her the power to
Or
regenerate.
of permanent immortality. Literally, bitch cannot die.
You know what I didn't
Mhm.
understand though? I
What?
was like, how could she pass on her healing to somebody else? That was
Like,
tough too though.
if you have regenerative blood, I assume you give somebody your blood.
But she did. She just,
Regenerate.
I've
she just
actually
touched her
seen
though.
that.
She
I've
just
seen
touched
that.
her.
I say I give it a
The only,
pass.
I'm
It's
gonna
an
tell you right
anime.
now. The only thing I hated about it was that instead of actually healing the wound, they just showed her blood going away. I'm like, what the fuck?
And also the main character's power, which is control everything from
Everything.
basically where he's walked. It's territory. From he walks somewhere, that becomes his territory. Basically, if he's able to
It-
walk around the whole world,
The thing is,
the whole
it
world
was
becomes
only
his
that
territory.
building because
funny
she
as
let.
shit.
Remember, she told it she minimized his power,
Hmm.
so it wasn't being strong. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I want to know what it does. It's still too goddamn strong.
yeah. But that's the thing about because I'm pretty sure they haven't even introduced the rest of them. But everybody in this show has a strong. There's a guy who stops time. Right. There's a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Mhm.
Everybody has a overpowered ability in this show, so it's kind of even. It's even in the same way. Like if you give everybody a nuke, then nobody really has a nuke.
And
That's
the
the
first person
idea.
Who's
who
gonna
can
nuke
anything
first?
is gonna
If
be
you
It's
fucked up.
like it's basically everybody just sitting in a room with a big bomb. Be like, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? We'll all go down. Who's gonna do it?
Oh shit.
that's and it's entertaining, but I kind of stopped reading it because actually I don't know why I stopped reading it. Nothing bad happened. It didn't get boring. It wasn't. I think I kind of stopped reading it because there wasn't updates.
No, it updated, especially recently it updated, but
I think it's 30
for
chapters,
me,
I think.
I stopped reading it because the translations were really messed up.
Hmm.
So I stopped reading like dead center in the middle.
Okay. Well, Big Order is kind of. I'll give Big Order a recommendation. Maybe I'll get back into it. I don't know.
And my last one, you already know, My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah, man. That's the jam of the
That
season.
first episode gave you feels.
Ah, there it is. There it is, man. That that man hit them with the Detroit smash.
First
Man,
off,
I love
the
Hero
way he
Academia.
names his moves
Oh,
was
wait,
like,
that's such an American
why?
thing, because Detroit is fucked up.
Yeah, that's why he fucked them up. That's the
That's like
Detroit,
the most
man.
fucked up thing you can do, but at the same time make it look cool.
Detroit smash.
I like his transformation because you would never notice. It's the ultimate secret identity. I'm literally walking around with no type of disguise, but nobody knows it's me.
His skinny body is like making me angry.
Oh,
He's so sharp.
oh my goodness.
He's so sharp.
But you know what's weird is when he lifts up his stomach, he still has muscle under there, but just the big wound right
It's
there.
because he got deflated. That's not like
Yeah.
his. I don't
No,
think
that's
that's.
the thing. His arms are skinny, his face is skinny.
I don't
but
think
his
that's how he's supposed to
torso
look.
isn't.
Though.
I don't think he can
'Cause
continue that.
I think
muscle
he got weakened. What the
Yeah, he's
implication
not
is that
supposed to look
he's
like
got
that.
weakened.
It wasn't even a transformation in the beginning. That's just
Yeah.
how he
You better
looked.
try to find some scientists to get rid of that shit.
Nah,
I
man.
hope they can fix that shit. They
they
probably
jacked
can't,
him
but I
up.
just hope.
Oh, I can't even talk about spoilers, but they jacked it. All Might is all right. It's like,
I like the way I like his catchphrase.
Oh,
Everything is okay. Why?
one,
Because I
I
am
am here.
here. And then
That
he
is
starts
That
smiling
nigga
and
start
laughing.
smiling. He
Boss
dead.
What
and
do you mean?
shit.
What do you mean? Start smiling? That man never stopped
Oh
smiling.
boy,
That
he
smile
smiling.
never fades from his face. All
Even when
Midas.
Only when he transforms does he not smile.
Yeah, when he's all
Niggas
skinny.
in constant pain. He
It's
talks, he's some
Shit.
blood.
like every second of my life is pain. It's like,
That body that's exactly what his actual image depicts. Like his
Yeah, the
overall
main character, the
appearance.
main character though.
oh my man, Izuku Midoriya or Deku, if
Yes.
you want to call him Deku.
Deku.
No, son, that's
It's a
disrespectful to
quirky-
No,
him.
it's not disrespectful.
It
That's
is.
his
No,
name.
not yet.
No, that's the
It's
different
disrespectful
reading for the
now.
kanji of his name. He was
I
teased
know.
that way.
Hey, listen, he took the name and then made it his own.
I don't
He
understand his
took the power
obsession with
from the
his
white
childhood
man's
friend, though.
hand.
So the
You
the
mean the
fire guy?
blasting man hand, Katsuki? That's his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, you got a name for him too, Kachan.
Bakugo Katsuki. He calls him Kachan, like
Yeah,
that's
which
his
is
childhood
you
friend.
would, you
But he
would
don't
think,
like you.
You would think Bakudo would get upset about that always being called Kachan, but he's just always okay with it.
I don't
Which is
think any. I think he gets mad when anybody else calls him that.
yeah, which is weird because that shows like there's still some kind
They're
of
still
friendship
friends,
there.
but
Yeah,
his friend is so cocky that he feels like he's a league.
yeah.
It's weird because he always showing off when he little, and then Izuku he's just in the background. But whenever Katsuki's in danger, he's the first person to come to his aid, and that's what pisses him off.
That's what
Yeah.
makes me happy about this because he knows. Like that's fucked up what I'm about to say, but he knows that he's worthless in this world of
He
fucking
kind of does.
powerful
Heroes.
people, but he still tries to help.
He has the sense to do it,
He
especially
has-
since he
he's a
takes the
hero
notes
on
and
the
He's
everything.
like a
inside.
baby trying to help
Yep.
you fight.
He's a
Right.
hero on the inside.
Like if you arguing with somebody and then your little baby cousin or whatever baby's around wants to say no, that's not really impact, but I'm glad for your help.
Oh, but there's something. Do you guys peep this little detail that happens? It's in the manga and in the show, but like nobody ever seems to talk about it. So you notice in the flashbacks when they're first talking about Midoriya having no quirks and all that stuff, and his mom is there. You
Mhm.
notice that she's skinny.
Yes, I noticed that.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And then like later when he grows up,
She just gets
she's fat.
Yeah.
So like, does anybody like that's kind of sad, right?
Depression.
It
Because,
is.
Yeah, because the implication there is that she fell into like a depression.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, is it because of him or is it because of the father? Because we never see him.
We don't see the father. They could just go either way with that. But my guess is because Midoriya never got this quirk, is that she kind of got a little depressed.
And that reputation
Yeah.
of him being quirkless probably.
Yeah, it
weighed
probably
down
got
on him.
her. That's
Remember her power though? She has the
she's
power
like
to make.
telekinesis.
She
Little
makes
objects.
little objects draw. Like it's that specific. It's nothing else but little objects.
Get his
Yeah.
father like spit
Breeze
fire.
fire.
Yeah.
The father breeze fire.
That would have been good for him.
And we
First of all, if
don't
he
see
had
him.
that, him and
Shit,
Katsuki
Deku
probably be
might his
closer.
brother, you tripping.
No,
They could be cousins.
maybe that's why he don't like him. Son. I don't want to be related to a quirkless person like you.
Yeah, man, you a racist, man.
Hey, that's what he could be like.
You're a
You-
quirksist.
I took
You're-
your quirk gene, son.
You
Too
stupid.
bad.
No, but then even if he did have the power to breathe fire, they could or couldn't get along. He might get madder because how dare you have my firepower?
But anyways, I just really like this show. It's a little weird though, the timing of this anime coming out because it's coming out right after One Punch Man, so people keep comparing it to it, even though the manga's been going on for a while now.
Yeah.
Psycho? My Mob Psycho?
No, not
Oh,
my.
okay.
We're still talking about Hero Academia.
Where the hell did you go?
No, cause like when I was thinking about my
Man,
Hero
focus.
Academia, I was thinking about the studio,
Mhm.
and Studio Bones is about to bring out Mob
I'm
Psycho.
Psycho too. Yeah, but I'm saying if Hero Academia, because it's also about heroes, it's about a
Right.
society of heroes and all that stuff. So there's a lot of comparison there, but at the same time, not really.
No, you cannot compare anything to One Punch Man at this point.
Yeah, I'm saying they're both good in their own right. In fact, I would put them on the same level. Hold on,
Yeah, you thought about it.
I have to think about
You
it
got
for
a
a
man
second.
who already at top tier. You got someone eventually
Working
getting
to
it.
top tier.
Yeah.
Right.
Deku was like, he could go to those levels.
He actually can, and
Yeah.
since he has the power of, since he has the power, he.
Wait, is it all for one?
Yes,
I
it
keep
is.
trying.
It's
all
all
for
for
one.
one.
I keep trying to mistake it with one for all. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
I
it
kind of
is.
like that though, because you don't have to keep it. You can always pass it on.
Passing on.
And it
Oh
gets
my
stronger.
goodness.
But that's the thing. You gotta pick carefully, and the way he is, I can't even imagine his future of who would he pick next.
I'm pretty sure he's such a sensitive guy. He's gonna pick somebody like.
Yeah,
great.
just gonna pick. Ooh, that's. I
But he
bet
also
I
overthinks
could.
a lot of things.
I could guarantee you
Yeah.
that's how
Good
the
for
manga ends. It'll just be him, who maybe fully realized as a hero. Maybe he's in his old age, and then he comes along some little kid
Old
without a
age.
quirk, and like he passes on his power
He
to
says,
that
"Hey,
kid.
you, do you want to be a hero?"
It's like, do you believe you can be a hero? And the kid is like,
Oh no,
Yes,
no, no!
sir.
The kid
Nah,
is
you know how it
crying.
goes.
yeah, the kid is
No,
crying.
no, no! Let me do this. The kid
Yeah.
is crying and just sitting there, and he says, "Don't worry. Why? Because I am here."
Nah, get him to do that. 'Cause
You can't steal your
you gotta have
mentors.
him jumping
No,
down.
because if he's gonna be the new
You
All
gotta have him
Might,
kneeling
son, so
down,
he has
bobbing
to
his
do
head.
it.
You can be a hero
Hero.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
that
yes,
would be cool.
perfect, perfect.
Boy, you know how many tears would be
Slow
flowing?
down, be like full circle. The journey is complete.
No, but
Oh
that's
my
the thing
goodness.
though, because I honestly believe that if that happens, that's just to me that's gonna be the best way to end it.
Yeah,
Because
that'd be
then
a beautiful ending.
beautiful.
I can't wait to see how this goes because it's gonna like give me that love I had for Full Metal Alchemist. How they gradually like the character progression was so beast.
Yeah.
I love that.
I,
I
lo- I
love that.
love I love story and character progression, and Hero Academia has it in because Bakudo starts off like a jerk. We already seen in the episodes that he's kind of already chilling out because after he got saved, he didn't bully him. He's still an asshole, but he's
Yeah,
still,
like the way he talked to him afterwards. You didn't save me, okay? And then goes
yeah,
off all angry and shit.
all Sundara like.
Yeah, and then in Izuku's mind, he's like, "You ran, like he ran all the way over here just to say that."
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that extremely sad moment that every anime made by Studio Bones has. I forgot the saddest part in
What?
Soul Eater, but I always remember the saddest part in Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, you talking
The
about my
watch,
man?
the watch.
No, no, I thought you were talking about my man's Maze Hughes,
Oh no, yeah,
dog.
talking about that.
Oh,
that's
I was about to say, don't bring it up, man.
so
Don't
many
bring
sad
it
parts,
up.
man. There's so many sad groups of
I ain't
parts.
trying to cry today, man.
Remember when
God.
Winry was like trying to force open his watch?
Oh, nosy bitch.
Oh,
That's exactly what I was
no,
thinking.
don't forget, man.
don't forget. Oh, you just sit there like the fields.
Like, okay, so he can't have one secret from you, bitch. Y'all not together. You
Man.
gotta tell you
Hey,
shit.
hey. What was the deal, though? What was the deal? He gives her half of his, and then she gives.
That came on later in life.
Hey, it was gonna happen.
Came on, of
regardless.
course it was gonna happen. Like, no offense to Al, but he ain't really had that. He ain't
Hey,
really had the chance.
who was
'cause-
ever-
Al
who
ain't
was
really
ever
have
trying-
a body for like years.
who was ever in that camp like Al needs to get with Winry? Who was in that
Weird
camp?
No
people.
one. No.
Weird
Nobody.
people. Weird
I'm gonna
people.
tell you
There,
right
no,
now.
there are
I'm pretty
people in the
sure
world
he
who
felt
wanted that
weird
to happen.
when he had to fill in the pee. Because his back was like, yo, I go these years without using the bathroom. This is awkward
Man,
now.
Eden
And
would
then
have
he
been a
come
trip.
back and he bony and shit. He be
Oh.
like, son, I want food. Now I gotta use the bathroom.
Eden would have been a trip. Imagine just going your whole life without ever feeling the need to eat, and then just all of a sudden, just like you're hungry.
So then why the
again.
hell does he sleep?
He doesn't sleep. Al like just kind of rested sometimes.
Exactly. What's the point?
You know what I love about that though? Towards the end, like the little character playing God was like, they reward you with getting your body back because you weren't selfish with all this power.
You have to give up the secret of alchemy. I don't want to.
Basically.
I don't want to get. We're gonna start talking about full alchemist.
Oh,
that's-
sorry.
that's- yeah, that's what
I
it's about.
love it so much.
Yeah, it is. Full Alchemist may be like the perfect #1 anime out there, man. But we can't keep talking about it forever.
I heard, she said she's about to be in production for another anime.
Yeah, I know. Arslan. What about that little war series?
Arslan Senki?
Arslan Senki, I think. Yeah,
Oh my
the war
gosh.
series. And there's also Silver
Yes,
Spoon.
I loved it.
She's
What's
a
your point?
beast in everything she does.
Yeah, except for Silver Spoon. No person. I mean, Silver
would
Spoon
never
is
play.
probably good in its own right, but I
It
just
is.
hate farms so much.
Is that why you hate it?
I hate farms. I hate
was
farms and I hate
entertaining.
farm life.
It was entertaining because it was funny, and he also went through some things that you really.
It's a personal
didn't
thing.
ex-
I just really hate
It
farms.
really is.
I just hate farms, man. I can't ever sympathize with farms. Fuck farms.
The funny part is he picked that school solely because he didn't want to have to study because of his dad,
Yeah.
and
Let's
his
move-
brother was useless. That
Move
was
on
funny
from
to
the
me.
farms. Design, you got
Okay,
your own
okay.
series here.
Okay, I'm gonna start with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I wanted you to
Diamond
save
is
that for
Unbreakable.
last.
No, I'm starting with it.
This one is so
JoJo.
so different.
Oh my goodness, I freaking love JoJo.
JoJo is
Oh
fucking
my- 'cause
awesome. I love
honestly,
all JoJo's. I
If
did not
you
discriminate
know
so far.
JoJo, there's nothing anybody else can ever tell you. A true fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure knows almost everything.
Oh my
like-
gosh, how it started, who
How-
it started with,
And
whose
if
fault
you're
this
just
is.
getting into JoJo, oh, you are so lucky because
gonna
it is
love
like
it.
the
You
best
get to live
journey. It's an amazing adventure. Oh,
I'm
my
not gonna use the title. I'm gonna leave it alone.
JoJo's
Oh, you goddamn Dio.
Dios.
This is
Man,
funny as
there
shit.
is like
It's the same damn
there is-
deal, but
there
his
is like
name never
5
stops
Dios
coming in.
now. No, there's like 5 different versions of Dio. We got Dio.
Oh, yeah.
We have Dio Brando. We have Dio all caps. We have Diego Brando, Scary Monsters. Then we have Diego Brando, The World. And then we have Heaven Dio. 5 Dios.
Wait, so what's the one on this one?
No, there's no Dio in part 4.
No,
Are you
what
sure?
thing?
They just mentioned. I don't even care. I like it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, here's one thing about Dio, right? when he first started and we met Dio like in the very beginning when he was with Jonathan. Now I hated him solely because he was a soulless douche whose sole life was to destroy everybody around him because he was poor and his father sucked. And he was jealous of Jonathan, who had everything and was a nice person, and wanted to ruin his life just because.
You, you want to know the best way I ever heard anybody describe Dio?
What?
It was a YouTube comment, and the comment basically said Dio is a problem that lasted a lot longer than he should have, and it's the best description that it ever
Exactly
existed.
it.
And then
It's so perfect.
another joke I saw, it was like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure summary in a nutshell, and it was like local man ruins everything, and it was just a picture of Dio, and it's just like
Yeah, it's pretty
he's
much
just
Really
a
it.
goddamn much.
he's
Because
just a
think about
plague
it.
and a menace for way longer than he should have been, and he just ruins everything.
Because if you think about it, not only thing like Jonathan, his life would have been perfectly fine. He'd have been happy. He would have still had his wife. He would have been alive to
They,
see his kids.
they would have never discovered Hamon without him. The stone mask probably
Oh
would have
no,
just
because
stayed there
wait,
on the
wait.
wall
What about
forever.
Zeppeli? Wasn't he doing Hamon before?
Yeah, but
Jo-
he wouldn't have had a reason to come and fight because the stone mask would have just been inactive. The vampires wouldn't have come back, and if the stone mask stayed inactive, the Pillar Man wouldn't have resurrected. The Pillar Man didn't resurrect. Caesar would have still been alive. Well, I know I'm getting into spoilers.
You are.
But like,
You are.
yeah.
I was waiting for you
I
to
don't
stop.
think. Personally, I think that it's okay as long as we don't spoil this season.
Yeah, part 4. Because if you're on
But
part
you-
4
But
by
you
now, you should know.
recommended it for somebody to start from the beginning. They don't want to know.
Okay, honestly, okay, here's how it
We're
goes.
too far deep anyway.
Yeah, we're really too deep into it. And once we
But it's
start
that-
talking
but
about JoJo, you
Well,
can't
yeah,
really
okay,
stop.
Yeah, but it's just that great though. Especially, I don't know who's my favorite anymore. I think I just love all the JoJo so far.
This new JoJo, you know, with the most fabulous stand I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
first of all, favorite JoJo's, the answer is always Joseph.
I love Joseph too. I really
Joseph
do.
is the best JoJo.
He's freaking awesome. I really love him. But when Jotaro came in, he just made me so proud. I don't know how to explain it. Jotaro's just I love
can't.
that dude.
Listen, Jotaro's cool, man, but
Yeah,
he's
he is.
just
He's
he's a little
awesome.
too much of a. Well, he's kind
I
of
like
different now,
I like his catchphrase. Yada yada. That's it. Like I
Yes.
love it.
and he did start us off with the auras,
Yeah.
which
Oh my
which
God.
now every
When he
JoJo
fight-
has to have.
Every JoJo must
Must
have
have
a loud sound when he punches.
Just
them. See, and when Dio was doing that shit, it pissed me off so bad. Cause I think Dio did his Muda before the Oda
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
came
no,
in.
Dio did Muda way back in part 1
Yeah,
when
right.
he was
Like he used to just
when
say
he
it
was-
all the
when
time.
he was just a vampire.
Why? Why do they do these?
You're just like,
Cause it sounds good.
he
Like,
had to tell people they were useless, and he had to tell them more than once so
Then
the
it was
message
impo-
sank in. So
okay. We're diving deep.
we're
diving
going.
deep.
All right, so let's just set up the background. So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a series broken into multiple parts about JoJo, which is like the Joestar family. Each part is about a different generation. So
I think
season
all
1.
male JoJo's names start with the Joe anyway.
Mm,
Jonathan,
no,
Joseph, Jotaro,
so does
Josuke,
Jolene.
George.
Jolene. George does not. We don't
No.
spell George that way.
That's
We
how
do
they
not
spell
spell
his
George
name.
that way.
That's how they spelled his name. I promise
Jorge,
you.
damn it.
That is Jorge at
No,
that point.
no, I'm saying that's how
Jorge
they spell.
Joestar.
That's how they spelled his name though.
Alright.
No, but I said male because
Name is
it
Hojo.
counts for all males. But Holly, she was no.
Well, Holly. Oh, well, I guess she
Yeah.
is a Joestar. But
She was.
whatever. Anyway, we start with Jonathan way back in part 1, which is like old in London. He has to deal with his crazy ass brother-in-law Dio, who becomes a vampire through shenanigans.
Yeah,
And-
when I actually
He's
watched
not a
that
brother-in-law. He's his adopted brother.
Yeah, adopted brother. Why did I say brother-in-law?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
part, you a freak.
He had no siblings.
Yeah.
That's
So,
another thing. Why don't they have siblings?
cause man,
What do you need siblings for?
do you know
They
how
got
one
powerful the
child.
loins of the JoJo family is?
Enough
They
so that
birth
every
one
other
perfect
generation-
child.
Exactly
But
the
every
same.
and it's always a buff dude.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah,
Them designs are slim
Nah,
down
cause
a bit.
I'm pretty sure Holly she
I
wasn't.
told you, bro. He's fabulous, bro.
Yeah, them designs slim down a
There's
bit.
no muscle there. There's just
Yeah, it's actually in part 4 that they stopped being buff and started
Like
being.
you mean super buff and super tall.
Even Josuke in like the first few chapters, Josuke was pretty buff too, but they slimmed him down, right? Well,
But that's the
not-
thing when what is it when Jotaro was Josuke's age, he was still big and buff and shit.
Yeah, he was like what was it, 185 centimeters
He was
tall?
tall as shit.
Yeah, they're giants.
Yes, they are.
So part one, Dio vampire shenanigans. Part two, Joseph, who is Jonathan's grandson,
Right.
has to deal with the Pillar Men, who are basically the original vampires. Shenanigans, death.
That sounds like
Part three, Dio comes back through the biggest plot hole in the universe.
What's funny is Joseph is the first Joestar since his great grandfather to live into old age.
Yeah, he's actually
The
he
first one in
lived.
like 4 generations.
Joseph was in 3 parts, man.
Yes, he was.
3 parts.
Yeah.
That is the longest any. Well, no, Jotaro goes into. Well, technically, Jotaro's
No,
in like
Jotaro's
4
only
parts.
in like.
No, technically he's in like 4.
No, he's
So,
not. He's only in 2.
No,
Two of these goddamn
he's
parts.
in 3. He's in 4. He's in 5, and he's in 6.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Yeah, Jotaro is in 4 parts.
Oh wait, I'm because it's only just anime came out. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So part 3, part 3, Dio comes back through a big plot hole. He definitely shouldn't be here. And then he awakens stand powers, and then that's when the series completely starts using stands instead of Hamon. We've been using Hamon before, now it's stands. And then they go fight him. Shenanigans, defeat Dio.
Shenanigans.
Part 4, now there's Josuke, who is Joseph's son, even though Joseph had a wife. He basically had a little stint on the side
Which
as
never
an
made
old
sense
man.
to me.
As
That-
an old man.
I want to know the background for that. Like, it never made sense to me. Like, what did you
The
do?
giblets were still frying.
Hey man, you can't do nothing about the Joestar family sex drive.
Uh,
It's the most powerful.
Wasn't there a name for Hamon with something like that?
Yeah.
Hamon Drive and shit.
Hamon Drive. Hamon Joseph Joestar sex drive. But basically that's where Josuke comes in, and he has this thing going on right now. Part 4 is a little like, it has a lot of things going on. Because first we start out with the killer, then there's this thing with the arrow.
This was the
and then
worst
there's
Wait,
killer
No,
ever.
I don't even understand what is life right now. This killer
He was
went on
terrible.
a spree.
Yes, since he was like 12.
He went on a like what he
Like, what snapped
Just
in his
rape
mind?
and murder.
Yeah,
just
basically.
rape and murder.
Rape
Rape,
two
Don't try to make it
and
funny.
murder, rape. Nah, that's
Stop,
not-
stop,
that is
stop.
not-
He raped 2 kids.
No, don't start from
Yeah.
the end. Start from the beginning. The beginning when he started this shit, he was fucking 12, just walking the streets one night,
And he was like,
bashed in this
He was a
dude's
big
skull,
ass, but-
robbed him, fucked his girlfriend right there, and then killed him.
well, let's not say he fucked his girlfriend.
He did, he raped her.
He raped her.
You
He
don't
didn't.
fuck
You,
nothing,
you
you
ain't
rape
fuck anybody. He raped them. So like that's just.
This man was like raping, killing, and just bashing shit.
Just a-
basically the worst.
He's a
Right.
twisted monster.
Terrible.
Bit the face off a dog. Who does that?
How the fuck do you do that? How are your teeth strong enough to sit there, no hesitation, crunch into a dog's
You don't
face
question
while
the
it
man.
stares you in the
Don't-
eyes
you
and
look,
spit it in its
listen,
owner's
you
mouth?
never question a man with a stand.
Yeah.
Never question what
That's
he
the
can do.
stand of power. I don't know.
You know,
Just-
you
All I
never-
can say is I like the way he got his stand because frankly he deserved it.
Well, he didn't deserve.
He deserved
the
it way
stand.
more. No, he deserved the process.
The process hurts.
Getting stabbed. Yo, when I seen that, I was like, what?
Shit was bloody
Like,
violent. You know what I like
what?
about this season? In the past season, like they've gotten a little bit. They're still censoring, but their censorship is still allowing us to see more. Because man, part 3 censorship was really annoying.
All
Okay.
black.
Because it was like it'll be all black and you can't see anything. But like this one, they're just doing little dark spots for like the real gruesome part. But
Yeah, rather than black out his whole face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's still cool.
And it's unnatural as shit, black out his whole face.
oh, you talking about when Jotaro was smoking and they just like black out his face like we still
Really?
don't know what he's doing? Like, come on, he's smoking.
Say no to cigarettes.
It's like doesn't make a difference. There's still smoke coming out of it. We see the light of the cigarette. It's like, what are you blacking that out for? And honestly, do you think kids would be people watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure either already been smoking or probably don't care about smoking?
Right.
Like
You're either one person or the other.
it doesn't matter. You can let it go. But part 4 is amazing. It's actually my favorite of
But what I
this.
kind of like is that my man came. You know what? If you see this man, run. Came out with the photos.
Yeah, I remember the way they found the photos. Like, Joseph was just trying to look at his son, and and then he was trying to take pictures, and it was like, who the fuck is this? I wonder if when they saw that the first time, like, is this my son?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was funny as
They
shit.
would have known about the story.
Hit the
of
well. Would you
Angelo.
look at that?
Yeah, look at what my Lawrence produced. He doesn't have the Joe
Go
Star
pay
height.
the little nigga a visit.
The Joe Star face, because all Joe Stars got the same type of face and the colorful hair.
Hey,
What?
don't talk about his hair.
Hey, I ain't say nothing bad. I ain't say nothing bad.
Do not talk about his
He
hair.
going, and he does not care.
He'd be like hit you
Everything,
with-
he fucking snap. What you say about my
my
hair?
hair. And they still haven't gotten to that part in the anime, but I do
I'm gonna tell
like
you
his
right
whole
now.
I love it.
What
I
I
love
like
his
about
catchphrase.
his stand is that it heals.
crazy diamond. Yeah.
It can heal everything but him.
Yeah.
That
Actually, it's
answer
not
is
that it
Shenanigans.
heals; it's that it repairs, which is actually one of the most useful stands in the universe. Because
Pretty
imagine
much.
having that,
No,
like
but he said
your
heal
car
though.
breaks down, fix it, crazy
No,
diamond.
but he said heal
He
though.
says heal, but it repairs because you can't heal
It
a
doesn't. It
wall.
doesn't perfectly heal
You
at
can't
all.
heal a
It,
wall.
Remember that guy's nose?
Yeah, that's because he's angry.
he didn't fix it
When
properly.
Josuke gets angry, he messes up. Well, it's not even like he's messing up. It just
Create
doesn't
new
go
arsenals,
right.
fabulous.
Hmm
I told you.
All right, but we talking about this a lot because we do love this, and it is something that y'all should really look into.
Yeah, I highly recommend. And this is actually a good part. Like, if you haven't watched JoJo before, it's actually a good part to start. There's not so much confusion there.
Yeah,
You don't really
it's
need
a
that much
whole new
background.
thing,
Yeah. And honestly, if you
and all the
part
background you really
one,
need comes in from like the first episode anyway.
the only reason to watch part one is just to know who Dio is. Part two, that's to get to know Joseph, and it's an interesting story, but it's still kind of skippable. Part three is probably important, but it has a lot of like stuff you don't need. And you can start from part four. Honestly, you can start from part four and be good. Honest, and then you can probably skip part five because that shit is irrelevant. I'm not gonna lie.
Just like that.
It's kind of irrelevant. Especially, it takes place in a whole nother continent. It's like it's about It's about
No,
it's a
don't,
spoiler.
don't,
It's a
no,
spoiler
don't
about
go
who
there.
it's about, but it's kind of irrelevant. It does talk a little bit more about the bow and arrow, but you
No,
can kind of skip it. Part six, you definitely need to see part six in order to understand what the hell is
hey,
happening in part seven and
here,
eight.
come back.
Yeah, I'm not getting into the spoilers. I'm just saying. Part six is you definitely need to see part six in order to know what's going on in part seven and eight. And then part seven and eight are separate from the rest of the JoJo stuff, but they're pretty good. My recommendation, in my personal, I think my favorite part is probably four or two. I really like Battle Tendency because Joseph is and he invented the Joestar family secret technique of running away, strategic retreat.
Yes.
Joestar family secret technique,
I
strategic
love
retreats.
Joseph. I love Joseph specifically for his whole thing where he can predict what you're gonna say next. Like
Oh,
he,
next you're gonna say, and then they still say it.
like
He
you
can
heard him
he
say
can
it,
say the longest sentence ever.
and they would
Next you're
still
gonna
say
say,
it.
you will never predict my sentence. I will never say the thing that you are saying right now. And like the person would go like, you'll never predict my sentence. I ain't gonna say the thing you're saying right now and be like, Nani?
He's so shocked that they just said it, and they look at him like, "What power do you have over me that I said that?" Be like, "Nigga, I know about you."
Oh my goodness.
No,
But,
okay, okay.
Before we
Next.
leave part four real quick.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead, go ahead, go
I just
ahead.
want to talk about that ending theme song though.
Gosh.
Ooh, I don't. It's like, oh my god, I just love the endings. Though they do need to get All Star in there because, as we all know, the theme for Part 4 should be, "Hey, now you're an All Star." It just fits so well.
Oh gosh.
All right, man. Let's move on. What's your next one?
Okay. This one we probably won't talk about as much, but I'm gonna say it because I liked it. Kyokai no Rine, the second season.
Kyokai Nori. I have no idea what that. Oh
The
no, okay. The creator of Inuyasha and
the one
whatnot.
where the main character, he's like half Shinigami, and he runs into this girl who can see ghosts, and I like that they finally answer the question on how she can see
Is
ghosts.
that Inuyasha again?
What?
He
No.
said, "Is that Inuyasha again?"
Like, I
Sounds like
Gotcha.
Inuyasha to me again.
Oh
No,
man.
it's the reason why she can see ghosts is kind of, I don't want to say kind of dumb, because she just one day started being able to see them. When you wonder why, because she Damashigami, like a fake Shinigami, found her one day, dragged her into the spirit world to try and make her reincarnate. She was saved.
Yeah, to try to make her reincarnate.
Leave
Right.
it alone. Leave it
Yeah.
alone. So she was saved by actual Shinigami, and while they were leaving on the way out, she asked for some candy. Now, when you eat food in the Shinigami world, you are able to see ghosts.
I am
Oh,
disappointed.
is that the whole?
That was the whole
Basically
reason
like
she
the
could
I
see
am
ghosts.
disappointed.
the persimmons from what was it? Zeus's daughter when she went to the underworld and all that stuff, and she ate some of
Persimmons?
persimmon. Yeah,
Persephone?
Persimmons, because
Yeah.
chrysanthemums are flowers.
yeah, and she ate some of the
Or was it a
fruit.
pomegranate? It was some type of
It was
fruit.
I think it was a pomegranate, but it's kind of the same concept, right?
Basically,
Yeah.
now but she's not bound to the world. Like, she doesn't have to go back into, she's not actually supposed to.
Yeah.
Only reason why she's even intertwined with him is because he was in her class one day and she was the only person able to see him. And when she followed him and asked him the questions and everything, she found out he's a Shikigami and no,
Shiki.
Shinigami.
Oh,
Shinigami. He's a Shinigami and that's why she can see him and the ghost and she just gets wrapped up in his stuff.
and his.
She doesn't care. She's so straight faced and it bugs me. Well, that moment when she actually does like Sukomi and gives smart reactions and stuff, I
No,
like
she's
that.
the straight man.
Does she
Oh,
say
no.
sit though?
No, she doesn't control him.
She doesn't tell him to sit.
No, she doesn't.
Does she fall into a well at any point?
Yes, she
Oh,
almost.
Oh, wow.
Told you this
I was
thing,
joking.
Okay, it was actually like it was like a race between ghosts. Like they were like, okay, we're marking this person. Whoever can take over this person for the rest of the race wins. Like the evil spirits were after her, and he was trying to save her.
You know,
She never knew. She never knew.
I know. Honestly, I'm kind of joking, but this is like.
No,
this is
because
a
that's because she
old-
looked into the well.
Yeah,
She didn't
no,
fall
no.
in. She looked
This is
into
a
it.
old school stuff right
Yes,
here.
it's
Because
really
this
old school.
manga
They
is pretty
redid it.
old, and
Yeah,
like,
they redid it.
yeah, I know they redid it, but it's kind of nice to see like anime like this again. Just this silliness and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get much like these. Because these days now we get moe stuff instead of fun.
I don't want so much moe. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
and-
yeah, you're adorable. That's nice, but
Yeah, we
where's
don't
the
get
plot?
real fun. We get fan service and moe, and
yeah.
it's nice to see
Not,
this
not
type
even
of
gonna
thing
lie to you,
again.
I think the best fan service anime I ever watched
What?
High School of the Dead.
Okay, High School of the Dead wasn't
Can
even
we
fan
please, can we
service.
please
At
not
that
go there?
It wasn't even fan service.
No,
it
I
was
just
so
didn't. I just
she
didn't.
don't like zombies.
No,
Yeah.
but let's clarify that because there are some zombie things that I have watched and I do like. Like, I think is Gakko Gareshi.
the little school life.
The
School-
thing where everybody else is zombies and she's like thinking that she's just normal school,
yeah,
like
yeah.
she's delusional.
That one was too moe for me. It didn't do the job right. It was trying to do some juxtaposition, but it just didn't do it right. It was
There
too
were- there
much
was-
on the cute side.
Zombie wa desu.
Oh yeah, true.
That
Oh, the one
That
where
was
he
it a
was
zombie?
a zombie,
Yeah, that one had
and then
to
he was in a girl outfit. That irritated me.
exactly.
because he
I
was
like
a
that.
magical girl.
I don't care. I really don't care.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there was another one. Sankarea.
Mm, I don't count that as a zombie. Then there was like one zombie in it. It was a
There was-
zombie series.
No, because other zombies came in. They
Singular.
weren't important zombies, but the grandpa was one.
me
His
tell you right
grandma.
now.
Spoiler! Jesus!
Oh my goodness.
They're gonna watch it or read it, and it's already done
Oh,
anyway.
I just finished watching one.
Whatever.
Oh my
But let's
goodness.
forget for counting the zombies anyway. Shit.
Zombie.
Whatever.
You don't like zombies?
Alright, next. Jeez. You just
Okay, whatever. We went way off track
apologize
anyway.
for that, folks. Some people
Oh,
don't know.
you started this.
It's like, nah, alright, man, next
Anyway,
one.
the next thing on the list would be Ace Attorney.
Irvy
Ace-
Birdman, attorney at law?
No.
They made an anime
I'm,
for
I'm,
that?
I'm tell you right now. When I seen Ace Attorney pop up on my list, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch it.
No, because I played the game first, right? Because I played
the
I played the game.
Oh, there.
Like I was looking for things to download, and I played the game just because I wanted to see what was so
I got
important
a
about
tip,
this.
man. Yo,
But
Ace
I watched
Attorney.
it, and when I watched it, and I saw their names in English, and then I heard their names in Japanese, I was like, how the hell does this translate? And
It's
then
licensing
when you said
issues,
earlier
man.
about weird names, right?
Yeah.
First of all, his name is Naruhodo. Do you know what Naruhodo means in Japanese?
Aha.
Basically, like I get it. Like
Yeah.
that's not his name. It irritated me. But anyway,
Did
when they talk
anyone
about
yell
dumb
objection?
games, when they talk about dumb names, we were talking about earlier,
Yes.
weird names. The cop's name was Dick Gumshoe.
Yep. That's
Dick
oh,
Gumshoe.
come on, guys. You guys know Ace Attorney. Come on, this isn't
I
news.
hate it.
Like,
I hate it. I hate it so much. Just yell out
And then-
objection. This,
hold it.
Iggy
It's good for memes, but honestly,
I like Iggy I like when they do that. But it was just so funny to me because the names, especially with his chief officer, her name is so normal. Why do they have to make it so weird? And then her
Normal.
sister has an actual Japanese name. Why did you change it? Why did you add to it? What was wrong with it?
everything.
because it wasn't
Everything
Phoenix
and nothing at the
right.
same
Get it? It was
Whatever.
Phoenix wrong.
No, stop.
You allowed
Whatever.
him to do this. No.
And then this one person, her name was April May.
Yeah,
It's
like
Her
June
name
March.
was April May.
You never heard of June March?
No,
Don't
it
do
was
that.
July.
It irritated me.
You know,
like
you know
so
what
you
I
just
chose
took this
over
okay.
Ace Attorney? I chose Joker game.
Yo, what?
Joker
Joker game.
game.
Oh, you know what?
That's
I was
not that's
actually looking, trying to get into that. I haven't
yeah. It's
started yet.
not that bad.
It looked interesting. I just didn't. My only concern with it was like it had a historical genre
It
tag, and
really
I
is.
really do not like historicals.
You're going back into
Mm,
those old
historicals.
spy days.
Oh, it's a spy series.
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
I'll probably check it out. I just don't like the historical genre. I'm not
Yeah,
interested in
if
history.
we're doing spy things, you might as well watch Triage X.
What? What did you say?
Triage X.
I
I'm not.
swear,
I,
if that's what I think it is, I will be very upset.
feel like it's exactly what I don't.
Cause
want.
I hear that X and it just sounds dumb. Just X. Triage X. I can't even find it.
It's the
Oh my goodness.
It's.
No.
Did you find it?
Yes.
You want to make him see it?
Let me look it up. Triage X. I swear. If this is what I think it is,
I don't know what you think it is.
I have a series in my head, and it's from the same creator of God. It's from the same creator. What is that guy?
Okay.
Episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
Wait, what season is that? That's not even this season, is it?
Of course not.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that picture. Look at that.
Do she got a booty?
That's the delete. Okay, wow. That shouldn't even be the cover for it.
Oh
really
yeah,
shouldn't.
it is the it is the guy I thought it was. It's the you just talked about how you don't like High School of the Dead.
No, because it's zombies.
Zombies are lit though.
I can't take zombies. Leave
Everybody,
me alone.
why can't you take zombies? They can take you.
That's terrible. That's so
Yeah,
terrible.
it's doesn't this guy
Quite
do?
sadistic.
Huh? I'm pretty sure this guy does porn.
What the hell?
Yeah, he pretty much does. Have you watched High School? Hold on,
what-
hold on.
Why?
Have you ever attempted to watch High School of the Dead uncensored?
No.
Uncensored,
There
like
was
that.
too much titty. I have never watched a zombie anime with so much titty.
You want to know why High School of the Dead doesn't bother me when I normally hate fan service? It's because it's so ridiculous that I can't take, like, I can't possibly believe that in their mind they thought this was titillating, like, to anybody. I don't think they really thought they were turning anybody on with this. I think they were trying to be funny, and in that regard, they succeeded.
I think
'Cause
that's a
it's funny.
sad thing.
Cause, come on, man, Matrix boobs,
What the
Matrix boobs,
Yeah, he's
I
pretty much right.
like, come on. You,
All right. Are y'all done? Cause I still got two more things.
Let's do it.
All right. So we already talked about this one, but I'm still gonna name it off my list. My Hero Academia. We talked about that already,
Of course, of course.
right? And we can just show the fact that it's
Matrix
on both
boobs.
of our lists shows that that's just how good it is.
Oh, I'm
Because we
sorry, I
all
was-
did agree on this.
I'm sorry, I was looking at Matrix boobs.
What's
But,
wrong with you?
like,
Google Matrix moves.
No, we're not
Google
going into that.
If you Google anything, you will find it. You know what
Yeah,
I Googled?
probably,
You know
but
what
we're
I
not
Googled?
going into that.
You know what I
Okay.
Googled the other day?
No.
Unicorn potato. I was
Wow.
not disappointed.
unicorn potato. Huh?
Okay. So anyway, the last thing on my list, Ushio Totoro. I like the first season
Two.
and the second season. It's about a kid named Akatsuki Ushio, who his father is a priest, but there's no mom at home,
I don't know
and
what
him
I
and his dad
expected.
they argue all the time, but not out of like hatred or anything or because the mom's not home. That's just how they get along as father and son. You know,
And I'm gonna have to stop you right there because I haven't seen it yet, and I don't want any spoilers. Please, please.
okay.
Please.
I like how he was so
episode of
polite
first
with it.
season, the first episode of the first season.
Uh,
He goes to school. He has a childhood friends. He fights with one of them, gets along with the other one. They're both girls, and as obvious as it may be, there's
Love triangle.
pretty
No.
much love looming around them.
Man, the real focus of Ushio Tora is the
Can I get
titular Ushio. And no, I'm gonna do it because I don't want you to spoil anything.
Fine.
Is the titular Ushio and Sora. Ushio is the boy, and Sora is this demon tiger thing.
Wait a mother.
You okay?
Oh
Yokai.
my goodness. This is the one you always tell me about.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Yeah.
The
It's-
second season came out.
It's like, you know what, John? You gotta get into this. I'm
You
like,
need to. The whole point about Ushio Totoro is that Ushio is from a long line of actual, fighters and exorcists dealing with demons and everything. And
And
he's
he-
never believed any of the stories, even though his father goes out and exorcises demons all the time. He just calls them business trips. But
Ooh,
basically,
business
one day
trips. That
he's
sounds like a good idea for a show.
get your behind back over here.
So,
So anyway, he goes down into the the storage, and he's cleaning around, and he finds just a door on the floor. And he opens it and goes down into the cellar, and in there is a giant monster just sitting there pinned to the wall by a lone spear.
Pause. Pause
Torah.
yourself. Pause yourself now. Cause I like that part. I haven't even watched it myself.
This is the first episode.
I
I
have
told
not.
you to watch it.
No, all I did was watch this. I seen the spear. That was it. I stopped.
Eh.
What's your issue?
Yeah. From there, it's just basically it's like a demon of the week. Demon shows up. Ushio and Sora work together, defeated. Whole time, Sora is still trying to eat Ushio. Ushio has the beast spear to protect him. And then after that, they go on a little journey to find out what happens to his mom. And stop right there, because I want to know nothing else because
Journey to the
I
West.
didn't finish it. I don't know.
All I was gonna
I didn't
say
either.
was the beast spirit has many mysteries, and they actually do answer those questions.
Goddamn, it's a beast.
Spoiler, I don't want to know if they answered the questions or not.
I want
Jesus.
I
I want
want
unanswered
you.
questions.
I
Goddamn.
want
you
they could have
don't.
left the
You
questions
do
Yes, I
not
do.
like
ambiguous.
unanswered questions.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Stop spoiling things.
It's not spoiling anything.
Man.
And the second season is out. I haven't even talked about
Wait,
that.
what?
Yeah,
Second season.
don't talk about the second
I'm
season
not.
because
I
I
said I
haven't
wasn't gonna go there.
I haven't
You
even
know
finished
what?
the first.
I'm binge watching tonight. I can't even.
I need
gotta
to-
binge watch.
You know, I kept expecting Nushi and Sora to come on Tsunami, and it just didn't happen.
Let me
I
ask
don't
you a
even know if
question.
there's a dub for it yet.
I want to throw in another anime, right?
What you want though?
What was it? Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress.
Are you talking about Attack on Titan with trains?
Yes. That's
Okay.
I remember you telling me
after the
about
message
that.
And I was talking about that.
Yes, you did.
It's
Yeah.
literally Attack on Titans with like more blood,
Yeah,
more
Like,
violence.
Wasn't it
man.
mixed with something else? Was it what was it?
It was like Tokyo Ghoul mixed
Right.
with like what you became the monster you wanted to kill.
That shit irritates me. Kind of like with Fairy Tail. He was once a person. He killed many dragons, and now he is a dragon.
Man, why do people still read Fairy Tale? Like
No,
why?
can't
What,
even-
what are you people
No,
waiting for?
I've actually,
You know what I'm waiting
What do
for.
you think is
know
gonna
exactly
happen?
what I'm
Like-
waiting for.
Let me tell you right now,
Ah.
waiting for Fairy Tail is almost like waiting for One Piece. They're never gonna get to that spot.
All right, here's what I do at One Piece.
Uh,
I just I read like once an interesting arc comes up, I read it, and then I just stop reading for like a couple of months until Elliot comes in and tells me something, because that guy would never drop One Piece ever.
no, he won't.
So like until he comes in and tells me something is happening, then I'll pick it up again and be like, oh, okay, this is an interesting arc. Like Whitebeard, Doflamingo, honestly, I read Whitebeard, took a break, read Doflamingo, taking a break again.
Right.
That
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stick with it this whole time for all this extra. My brother was like, he only ever did watch the Whitebeard, and it was like, well, that's it. That's the anime for me, and he's just done. And it was like, that's as good as it's gonna get. And I don't know, it may be right because they still haven't
Like-
taught that.
What's blowing me is that the writer he knows for a fact that he's extending the fuck out of these episodes.
Of course he is.
Do you mean Ichiro Oda?
My
Damn.
motherfucking God.
What? Do you want to correct me in that?
No, not even
No,
that.
No, that's exactly no. What this man does
Mhm.
is you have one moment. If Luffy is down and sick, he will expand that entire episode about him being sick.
That
or
irritates
tired.
me.
And
I think there's a problem now because the anime is like really close with the manga. Like they're like neck and neck.
Yeah, so they slowing it down.
So like everything is super slow.
Then they just put in his brother now, and instead of hurry up, let's get off the island because the Marines are looking for us. No, you know what? Let's have a flashback.
Yeah, flashbacks and all that. They're artificially extending it. And you know what they could do instead? Well, I don't want them to do this because Bleach did that and it ruined it.
Don't you ever mention Bleach again.
With
Like, I had hopes for this, and then it just disappointed me. And
What
you
do
know it's coming to an end soon.
you didn't enjoy the full Brain arc?
Really?
That in-universe retcon of all their powers?
Really?
Let me tell you right
I
now.
swear, did I make this memory up, or did Aizen not specifically state that he was the one that gave Orihime her powers?
Yeah.
Did he not state that?
He gave Ichigo
Go-
his powers. He gave Orihime her powers. That's why she came back
Yeah.
with some abnormal ass powers.
Yeah, so why the hell did the author himself try to come back and say, no, she got her powers from Fullbrain?
And then, you know what I didn't understand? The whole fucking Chad could punch a goddamn like a hollow, and you know what? Look at my new hands.
check
is this
out
shit?
this El Diablo and La Muerte. It's like,
Most Spanish Japanese guy?
No, I was
It's like,
thinking
how
that
does
from the
somebody from
moment
Mexico end
ever.
up in Japan anyway? I'm
The
pretty sure
same
they.
way, come on now, you know they have so much exchange programs and all the Japanese stuff,
I don't
man.
know, man. That's a journey. Like,
Like how many times they had the American kid come in, they be blonde and be kissing everybody. Once
yeah.
it's a greeting, it's a
Oh,
greeting.
I don't. This was gonna be a news story for Tuesday, but by the time it rolls around, it's probably not gonna be a then. So you guys kept up with the Ghost in the. You guys heard the Ghost in the Shell news?
Don't, bruh.
I
No.
think we talked about
I
this at one
don't want
point.
her in there. I really don't want her
Let's.
acting that. She's a white chick.
Okay, that's not
Shouldn't
even
be.
my. Listen, man, I don't give a fuck about her racial
I want her to be a
ethnicity.
sexy Asian.
I don't. It could be an Asian. First of all, her name is Kusanagi, so yes, that is a Japanese ass fucking name. So yes, we would typically
Okay.
expect a
Don't
Japanese
use the
version.
same. Don't
Okay,
use the
but
same chick
but
from who's
it's not
Black
like they
Widow.
got married into it, or that's like the child or something. No,
No, no, no, no, no. I'm saying we're talking about Ghost in the Shell. You
No,
know,
because as soon as you said that it's a Japanese fucking name, I'm thinking I immediately thought about Holly from JoJo, because her name is Kujo Holly now.
yeah.
She
Still,
was she was
I
Jo.
don't. But that's not what the character is.
That's
You,
why I'm.
you've
That's
seen
what I was
Ghost,
asking.
yeah,
That's what I
you've
was
seen
asking.
Ghost in the Shell. She's
Originally, she was like
yeah.
purple and she was Asian and she.
Yeah.
Highly Asian goddamn show.
Okay, so, but that's not even my problem, man. People are getting mad about this race thing, which is a problem in itself. But God, the real problem is they're trying to make a live-action Ghost in the Shell movie. Are we forget? That shit is fucking stupid. That's a fucking stupid idea.
That is terrible. First of all,
Honestly,
she's
they have
completely
enough-
prosthetic.
they
You
can make
can't
enough
do that.
movies with these movies that they already put out. I don't need them bringing live action now.
It's a fucking
There is
terrible
no need for
idea.
this. Her basis is that she's completely prosthetic. How are you going to make that real? How are you going to make everything that she does because she's not real? How are
Ghost
you
in the
going to
Shell
do
is
that?
an amazing fucking series and movie. They have a series. They have a movie. It's
They have more than one movie or
fucking
just one
great.
movie?
They had. I think they had like more than one. They had more
Right,
than one
but
movie.
either
I
way,
seen
it's perfectly fine the way it is. I remember watching it when I was younger. Didn't understand a lot of what was going on, but I
looked
just
fucking amazing.
it did.
Yeah,
It was just amazing by itself. You don't even have to fully understand what's going on to know that this is awesome. I want
And
to see
it
the next
was
episode.
part of Toonami's greatest block with the back in the old days of Toonami. The new days of Toonami is pretty good. I still haven't, because I don't have cable anymore, so I don't.
What is it? I forget how it starts because I remember they had Parasite there one time. I don't think I think Parasite's done. They have the Dimension W on there.
He killed that guy.
But oh my goodness.
Oh,
But
right,
seriously,
right.
this Scarlett Johansson. So have you seen this image of Scarlett Johansson looking
No,
like a major?
I have not.
Look,
I have
I
not.
got it right here. Let's look. So this is her
I'm not a fan of it.
looking like the major from Ghost in the Shell. And
I
it's
don't like that.
first of all, the major is a fucking badass ass kicker, man.
Fucking
Just because Scarlett Johansson has been Black Widowing it up,
right.
that
That-
ain't enough.
it's
First,
not.
that ain't enough. What the heck?
And then she was also she was the snake in the movie for the. There
Jungle
was
Book.
no reason for her to be in that.
But she spoke like 3 words.
She told a story.
Oh my god. But this shit is stupid, man.
Did
We
she
gotta
say- she
we
said
gotta
it.
stop fucking doing this because
That-
the
Everything does
problem-
not need to be live action.
Like, I'm not even mad about the whitewash. It's just that for a fact she does not fit that character.
Yeah, it doesn't.
doesn't.
She doesn't fit the character. And
Okay, here's
like,
my other question. The character's
Ghost in
hair
the-
is purple, right?
Yeah,
What is this?
like violet, dark. brown.
That's not even. It's not purple.
Aeon Flux here, bruh.
Oh god, didn't they try to make an Aeon Flux
Yes,
live
they
action?
did.
Oh
Yes, they
god, this shit doesn't work. Why do they keep
doesn't.
fucking doing
Okay,
it?
Like didn't they
now,
try to
when
do
I
the same thing with like Army and he was blonde, but
my
what was he? Oh my gosh, that raised so many problems for just that one reason.
Oh my, I don't understand, man. It doesn't fucking work. It came out in a medium that worked for it. Ghost in the Shell was an animated movie, anime. That was the medium that fucking worked for it, and it looked gorgeous, and it was an amazing movie. You're trying to make it live action. What are you guys about to do? CGI technology, while sometimes it could do amazing things, it is not at the point where it can do like these things. It's not gonna be able to do like. You remember the most famous scene in Ghost in the Shell when she like is ripping off and her arms rip off and all that shit. And like it's just like,
How are you gonna do
How are
that?
they gonna do that?
They're not.
How are they gonna
They're
do
not.
that?
They better not make her bleed. That's all I'm gonna say. Just
How much y'all trying to bet? They didn't even have her doing nothing. They just have her arguing about something. Like
'Cause
she's some wild
You
detective.
know how expensive this fucking movie has to be in order to work?
I
Like,
don't even want to think
this
about
movie will be at least twice the budget of fucking Gods of Egypt.
like, oh god, oh god, no.
it.
Ah.
Oh god.
Like, I didn't mean to change subjects, but that I actually watched it on bootleg, of course.
Yeah.
It
Why would
is because I'm not
I don't
paying
care. I
attention
don't
to
care. I don't care
trash.
anymore. I don't care anymore. Just you watched
If
Arr.
I
it,
want to
so
see glorified trash, I had to go to Egypt and watch rubbish, bro. Like,
No.
I don't want to see that shit.
And if I want to see a bunch of white guys in Egypt, I'll go to the part of Egypt that is air conditioned with a hotel.
okay. Wow. Can we finish this thought now? Are
Uh,
y'all
uh,
All
done?
right, listen. This movie started off so bad.
Oh my gosh, really?
It started off bad mainly because you had to be focused on this one random girl and this thief. Why was he stealing shit? I don't know. I did not care, but everybody knew that this god, which nobody's supposed to actually physically see, was about to get crowned, right? So when it's time to get crowned, apparently the god, the ruling god, his brother came, killed him. I was like, what the fuck? I'm just sitting.
Okay,
I'm
the
just sitting.
main reason why I wanted to see that movie was solely for the part where he was walking around with the other dude and he was like, run. He was like, what is that? It's something we humans do.
So
I just thought that was funny and I wanted to
it's not
see if that
even.
was important.
nah.
No.
Was it important at all?
No, none of it was. The
Oh
whole
my
damn movie
gosh.
was like, "Hey, join me, or I'll kill you." Like, oh, you
What
didn't want. They didn't fight, and the nigga about to lose, so his whole army just cheats and uses like mirror shields. You see why? He has crystal eyes.
I'm done.
Crystal
No,
eyes.
no, stop
Crystal
now.
eyes.
Stop now. We're done with this
All
topic.
right, we're done. We don't.
No,
We
just no.
we're
Spoilers.
kind of done with what
Spoilers.
we
We,
kind of
what
set
we
out to do.
wanted to
The
do.
show. So that was cooler talk. It was a little experimental. We were just doing a lot little stuff at the end about Ghost in the Shell. It was just random because we were gonna talk. I was gonna have that as a news story, but I was like, by the time Tuesday rolls around and we do the recording, it'll
We can
probably
still at least bring
it
it
won't
up
be
just
as
so we can
relevant.
have another opinion
yeah,
on it.
it won't be a yeah. Well, I ask Elliot what he feels about that. But basically, from this whole list, what did we say? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Awesome.
Awesome. We can do.
My Yoiga was annoying.
I'll say
For now,
for now. For now. We'll give it a few more shots, and then after that, probably
I'll give it 2 more episodes.
Mm.
Definitely 2 more episodes.
two more episodes. If the death count does not go up, then we are just done.
We're dropping it.
Done.
My
100
Hero
is-
Academia.
is trash. No, first we need to definitely say 100.
100
Okay,
is a
we can
remake
definitely-
of
okay.
1,000 other animes.
It's
Very much so. They
it's
are
existed for
so
I'm
years.
gonna tell you right now,
It
I'm
existed.
one person who likes Gundam but does not like other mech anime.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. You know what's weird? All right, let me ask you, what's your favorite Gundam, like series,
I
Gundam
can't
series?
remember the name, but I think we watched a video of it.
Which one? The one where he's like, the one where the guy like fights with the Gundam, like he's wearing a little suit.
Yeah, that's one of them.
G Gundam.
Then
That's
the other one was when the girl was like, you should have came. Here's an invitation to my party. And he smacked it out the way. He was like, I'm going to kill you or some shit.
which one are you talking about?
You might get some.
Gundam Wing. Is that Gundam Wing or Dungo? Anyways, my point was, my favorite Gundam is G Gundam, but for some reason everybody really doesn't like G Gundam, and it's my favorite. I don't. It's because, all right, here's the thing I find a little ridiculous. Sometimes in Gundam series, when like it's in the high emotional scenes and they're piloting a Gundam and they're like sitting down and going like and all that stuff, it looks a little ridiculous when you're sitting down. But in G Gundam, it makes more sense because they're fighting with the robot, so it makes more sense that they'll be more energetic.
When you say that, it immediately reminded me of Eureka 7.
Eureka 7 barely did anything. They were sitting down the whole time too,
No.
except for some.
The one, that's what I said at the end, when it evolved
See,
and he was piloting it.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I never finished watching Eureka
See,
7.
that's your fault.
Nah,
Because it had a
No,
it had a
really, did you
sequel.
finish it?
It had a sequel.
Did you
I-
finish
Eureka
it? though?
7 AO. And yes,
Somehow
I
when
did.
she was like evolving into a butterfly.
Yeah,
That's
I
not how
kind
it
of
ended. No,
at
that's how
that
it
point
ended.
I kind of
But
stopped watching when she
Kinda
started turning into a
yeah.
It
butterfly.
irritated me too,
I was
but I
like-
wanted to know too badly to drop it. But in the second one, Eureka 7 AO, it was about their child.
Oh, I thought that was like some kind of weird gender bent version of him.
That's
Oh.
that's her son.
It is.
He looks just like her.
Exactly what I was talking about. Oh, it is Gundam.
Yeah, it's Gundam Wing. Yeah,
He
you were
was
talking about.
so much like yo.
Mhm.
What he said to her was so savage.
Gundam Wing is a good one, but I say G Gundam is actually my favorite.
I hate
But-
advertising.
All that was just said so we can talk about how much trash 100 is.
So much stuff
100
to
is-
go through it.
100 is garbage. Look at these genres: action, ichi, harem, mecha,
Ecchi.
skull, sci-fi. Jesus. Just
The
a
fact that she went from complete hatred of this guy to like
falling in love with him.
blushing. You keep taking my first.
That does that all the
I
time.
hate that shit. Oh,
I hate it,
accidentally touch
and
a
then it's a
boob.
harem, so it's more than just her doing it.
I fucking hate the harem genre
I
so
hate it.
much.
I hate it
Actually,
so much. Why
you
so
make it so
many?
easy.
They make so many girls just all gravitate around the one guy, and then they're all powerful in their own right.
Whatever. So the only two series, I guess I will check out Joker game later. Maybe. Boku no Hero Academia. It's probably gonna be the best of the season.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Big Order will piss me off about
I'm
episode 7.
I'm pretty sure Big Order pissed me off before then, but still. No, I think it will because if it happened anything like the manga, it might irritate me.
If it
I'm not sure when that I'll
if
drop
it
it yet,
repeats the
but
same damn words for another 3 minutes, I'm
You,
going to.
you don't want to make a wish? What is your wish,
I
John?
don't. It's
but it never
like that.
finishes. That's
My
the
wish
irritating part.
is.
My
wish
wish
My
is
wish is.
like, okay,
wish-
Aladdin, can you state your wish, please? Thank you.
This man John's gonna walk. My wish is all y'all will shut the fuck up. Get on with it, damn show.
You ever seen that meme they put out for Attack on Titan? He was like, more like Attack on my goddamn patience. Wait for season 2.
Oh,
You
baby.
can't tell me you have been waiting long. And then I see fucking what can I just say? Something to the Iron Fortress. I seen that trailer. I'm like, so they it's from the same studio.
Mhm.
No shit.
And I'm sitting here like, so y'all didn't do season 2. Y'all basically just came out with the same shit.
Do you want to know what season 2 of Attack on Titan is gonna look like?
Talking.
It is gonna be the longest dialogue of all
Ever.
time, dog.
They're gonna explain a
know
lot
how
of
much-
shit. They're gonna talk so much. It's gonna be so little action.
You know how much nothing happened between the end of season 1 and where the manga is now? They just started doing stuff again finally in the mangas.
But it's the same
So
shit
basically,
within
eye
5
candy.
chapters. It is too. No, I don't even think it's 5 chapters. I think it's just all chapters so long it feel like 5 chapters.
Because Attack on Titan is making that basic mistake that a lot of shows with monsters make.
Talk
They-
too much.
No, they for some reason
Wanna
think in a
explain
world
everyone.
full of monsters, I give a fuck about the people. Like, no, I don't care about y'all. There's
Did
a
you see
giant
these big
monster
fucking
outside.
things?
Fuck
Get
your.
that shit.
It's like fuck your drama.
But the smallest monster though, the smallest
Well,
monster,
no,
it's
but
more
think
than
about
9 feet tall.
What I was just talking about, right? What was it Cabaneri, right? Just because it's just like exactly the same shit. It's like that mixed with Tokyo Ghoul because he becomes his own little version of human slash whatever the fuck they are called, and everybody wants him dead.
Oh gosh.
And then you got that rant. You know how they always have that one royalty who's like that one like a princess who just comes down. I do
Yeah.
the same thing. Don't kill him. And you just sit there like, this how you end the episode? Fuck out of here.
Shit shows, man. Do
Oh,
shit
gosh.
things.
Yeah, this is what I don't like about it, right? It's not like I want to call it a zombie thing, even though it's not like Attack on Titan where all the motherfuckers are giant.
Uh-huh.
Because once you get bit and infected, your bones become like iron.
Yeah, and you start burning and shit.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's not even burning. You just have like a heated heart, and then everybody just looking at it like that's the way to kill you.
Yeah.
So you.
They,
your
have their
weakness
weak
is
spot
literally
highlighted and
Right
glowing
there,
in the
they
dark.
don't have any real,
glowing in the dark.
They don't have any real weapons that can take it out.
You know,
It's
except
one of
for,
those
except for
things-
knives and guns. And
That reminds me of something. I think the previous version was M3 or something. It was so complicated because it made no sense. There was a dead zone. And within the dead zone, there were like monsters which were manifestation of dark emotions from people who were eaten by the monsters previously,
That sounds kind of.
and then nothing
you
could
talking
kill
about
them.
Kingdom Hearts?
No,
That's pretty much it.
because the monsters, they were just like, you had to be trained in a special school where there were only 6 selected people, because if you do not match with your yes, that exactly that
I'm not gonna lie to you, I called it me for the longest. So
It's M3.
yes, and it irritated me. The ending irritated me so much because the reason behind all of it was so stupid. And then there's no reason why. No, there was a reason, and that was stupid.
What was the reason?
Dark Metal.
The reason all this
How long
happened
ago did
was
this come out?
Came out in
damn.
2014.
Okay.
2014. Okay, go ahead. That's 2 years.
Okay, so the whole reason why all this even happened was because there was an island. The island was secluded from people, and the person who was the leading scientist for all the robots and stuff they were making and the research for why all this was happening was the cause of it, because he was working on the island to try and make people communicate better to stop wars. Nobody wanted to see his research. One of the girls who was from the island was like a graduate student at the place and collaborated with him, they were in love and they were dating, and then his collaborations went to human experimentation on the people on the island. Because for some reason, the people on the island are some way all related, but yet not all related, but they can like read each other's minds and hearts, so there's no misunderstanding. So he was trying to make that so the people could do that all around the world. But he was trying to study their brains,
But
ended up
he
killing a lot of people.
fucked it up.
That's the
He
worst cell
ended
phone
up keeping
company.
a lot of people, and she was trying to stop him, but he used her as a basis. Like he used her entire body as a
Guinea pig.
basis for this new robot he was building, which was like type zero for the robots. Like if you get into this robot and you can't connect with it, it's gonna like corrode you or something. You're gonna die.
Oh hell
It was like that. And he couldn't communicate with her because she wouldn't talk to him. But apparently, her little brother was one of the selected people to fight the whole. It was so dumb. And then the people on the island decided to rebel against this guy and punish the world for using them and killing them. And took two little girls. They were sisters. They were twins. They were also selected to pilot the robots to stop all the madness. But they lost their memory or something. And even all the kids who were selected are the same age, were all taken into the dark zone, somehow survived, played together, and lost their memory.
no.
Well,
Sound familiar.
after all that,
Oh God.
we did skip one anime that I think we should definitely talk about.
Look.
Haven't you heard? Sakamoto desu.
Oh, right. I thought we were gonna save that for later
Oh my god. What?
until they got back. So because I think it's not fair to talk about this without him.
Yeah, I guess not. I'll just. It's just a. It's just the most swagged out swag
It's
man.
so funny.
It's the coolest. It's the coolest anime of the. just the. It's just about those like just the coolest anime character I guess there ever existed of all time. It's Sakamoto.
He breathes finesse, man.
Dog.
And he's not the type
stylish,
of no, but
dog.
here he's not just the type of cool that all the girls love in the anime.
Dog, this guy went pen, compass to needle against a bee, which is one of the cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty damn cool.
That's fucking awesome, man. How many people can do that? And he wears glasses, so that's a big feat.
Anyways, man, we pretty much done here. So let's. Oh, I thought I had a problem with the audio again. But wouldn't it be hilarious if this whole time
No, it
just
wouldn't.
wasn't
No, it
recorded?
wouldn't.
He'd
No, it
be sitting
wouldn't.
there like, you know what?
I never hit that record
Flip a
button.
table.
I'm
Just flip a
so
table.
pissed.
What if I do that? What if that's what I was doing to y'all? Like all these weeks,
f-
I've never once hit the record button, and I've been having you guys come over here and talk about nothing hits on mic for like an hour.
Okay, first off, that would make me
That'd be
question a lot
A
of things.
weird hobby, bruh.
No, not just that,
It'll
but
be a
he
sick
posts the
and
video, so how the hell does he get our voices on it?
like it's part of an elaborate trick.
Yeah, it must be.
That would be the weirdest hobby of all time. Just like I just do this to make fun of y'all. It's a really deep, complex, and nonsensical plan.
I think we would have to question your mindset very, very
Yeah, I would
much.
have to go into a home.
Yes, you would.
But anyways, that was our cooler talk. Just a little experimental. Tell us what you think. It's a little, I don't know, probably get a little bit more structured next week. Have a little more of a focus. But it's this man's Nathaniel show, so don't
Already know.
air all your complaints to that boy John Nathan over there. But anyways, man, this has been Yusuff,
Titania.
John.
and I don't have a sign off.
This has been Cooler Talk.
This has been cooler talk. That's lame.
You'll bigger better one
Boo.
next time.
Boo!
The beta stages, goddammit.
All right, whatever. Peace.